Today's cool video is about how a human project constructed from inside. It's not for developer or IT guys, girls, but for anybody to watch. Okay, let's see. As you know, we have a project human, and to open it, you need to open browser and press HB or GA. Here we have a start page, we can press survey, etc. And now I will show how it looks like from inside. So just relax your brain and let's go. To build up a page like this, we need a front-end part. And in my case, it is written on a Flutter framework. We can open it and see. For example, if we take this start page, yeah, you can see it is written, and here we have some button. And for example, let's do three buttons instead of one. So how to do it? We need to search in a code some button about button. Here, yeah, here we have this elevated button. Yeah, and I just taken and copy this section. Here we have a text for this button, and we just can replace the text like third button. And now if we will rebuild the code, check our application, and we see 1, 2, 3, third button is here. Very simple. So we saw how front-end guys deliver the user interface, yeah, but it's only the first part of the application. And the second part of the application is service. And in our case, service are written on a Java language. I have some experience in this language, so we can see that service code is constructed from the few parts. One is the sources, program sources, and second is configuration. Yeah, for example, let's see a part that is responsible for the survey. It called survey service. Yeah, it's a class. We have some lines of code, fields, methods, etc. For example, what is happening when survey is done and result go from front end to back end? So you see service reads some configuration, calculate a lot of things, calculate average, calculate result, and save it to the database. If we take another example, for example, email service that is responsible for sending email to the user. So it looks like this. Yeah, here in the send method, email send. And generally code is working line by line. It's a classic programming code. You can see how it may look like. You also can see a dark theme in the code editor. Developers like it a lot. And where any data is saved, and it's saved in the database for sure. In our case, database is look just like this. You see the human database, you see a few tables or collections. For example, this collection is a user program. It's exactly the program which will be sent to the user for email or Telegram. Any record contains objects and objects of objects with some values. For example, this is a program for the first day about topic body, and you see 3 exercises that will be sent to user. Cool exercises actually. For example, get some useful habit for you and do it 7 days. So here's a short overview of the structure of the database. Again, why we need database? We need it just to not lose any data. Data is persisted and save it like forever. And anytime you can return to it. And in the backend, we have not only services, but also configuration. And for the human project, we have a configuration in YAML format. So configuration is a text file with some lines, settings, values, and so on. For example, here for the human project, we hold exercises, questions in configuration, topics, and so on. Yeah, by the way, I opened configuration on German language. It's interesting. And we need configuration to edit some settings, not touching the code actually. Services and configuration. IT guys calling backend. Now the most interesting question. Yeah, we have a service, database, and user interface, but how we can see it on the web for anybody from any country? And for this, we need a host provider. Host provider that will deliver your code, deploy it, and show for everybody with some address. For the human project, I found this provider like DigitalOcean, one of the many. It's a paid version, so it have statistics inside, usage, disk usage, memory requests, and so on. And so we need this to load our project to the DigitalOcean, and DigitalOcean will load this project to the internet. And we need this kind of configuration. It's called Docker Compose. We have everything here what need to be deployed. So it's Mongo database, it's core system like backend, front end, and other services like a certification service, MailPit, network configuration, and so on. So everything in one file. Then DigitalOcean receives this configuration, receives these files, and deploy it to the web. Here I have a possibility to open the administration console and have access in this special way to our folder with the project. We have this Docker Compose file here. Yeah, we can open it and deploy, actually with some special command. But to do the release, actually deploy some new version, we need for sure to press some green button red button. And where is this button? It's in GitHub. GitHub is a service where we can hold a code, program code. And GitHub have an actions configuration. We call it release. It's also some strange file with settings, passwords, commands, and so on. And when we press this button, GitHub executes the command, and files will be deployed to the DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean again publish it to the web under the URL. In our case, it's hb.org.ua. This application is for you. As minimum, I want to welcome you to the first free, absolutely free survey step, where you can check your current balance state. What it can give it to you. You can see the picture, and you can have some insights about where is your weak points, where is your strong points, and do anything with this information. At least for weak points, you can do some actions, activity, or just pay a little piece of your attention to this part of your life. For example, for body, you can go to massage or gym, go for a trip, and so on. For creativity, you can take, for example, a white paper, pen, and just paint or write something you can imagine. It should not exist before you did it. And for the one who already have some free time, you can go second step to buy a program where we can suggest you some activities that is intent to balance from current super you to perfect super you. For example, if you not have a lot of creativity on your life, a program suggests you a few exercises to put your attention there and to understand that you can do this also very, very good. All results that you put it to yourself is with you forever. What I need from you is so you to be happy, all sufficient, enjoy yourself and your life. It was Valery, Human Project. See you.